Morning from the Eagles Nest. This is Coach Jones. Today we're going to be talking about the Dust Bowl, and I want to give you guys a brief history of the Dust Bowl in order for you guys to get and look at the assignment in Oklahoma. Just like it sounds, the Dust Bowl period occurred during the 1930s here in the state of Oklahoma. It was a very interesting time period. How did it happen? Well, the economic, the social, the environmental changes that took place partly were man-made. Now, how were they man-made? Well, when you start farming and you over-farm a particular area and you rob it of its nutrients and you dry it out, what eventually ends up happening is that something called leaching, and it dries up, and then you have this massive wind that's going to blow the dust away, blow the dirt away, literally blow the crops away. Okay. This event in history has been portrayed in something, like the Grapes of Wrath. It occurred during the Great Depression in the United States of America, when economic hard times were bad enough. This also was a part of American or Oklahoma history and American history, where they started to use the term Okies, and Okies were not a desirable people. They were people that were moving around trying to find work and trying to butt into other people's work out west in California largely. My grandfather and my dad, or my mom and dad, were both born in California in the 40s as a part of this migration back and forth from Oklahoma to the west trying to find jobs. My grandpa eventually joined the Navy as part of trying to find a pretty steady job. So that was the movement back and forth to California was a very important deal, and The Grapes of Wrath was a movie that somewhat demonstrated or illustrated these ideas. Basically, you go back to 1909, 1929, roughly around 3 million acres of sod throughout the Great Plains had dried up, and once it dries up and it goes away, obviously with a great wind and a great amount of storms and wind during this time period and drought during this time period, it's hard to understand, but the soil basically blew away, and with it blowing away, so did the livelihoods and people's homes and people's ability to make a living. So the Dust Bowl is an interesting story. I posted on Canvas a video that I would like you to watch it completely. Please do the assignment. I think these are good assignments and very different assignments for us to do. So please go on there, please look at it, read it, and understand this time period, horrible time period in the first place during the Great Depression, damaging over 160 million acres. If you could do the math on that, 160 million acres basically blew away. Very, very drastic and severe drought. It's something that we're not really able to comprehend, although there's been drought since. We haven't really experienced here in Oklahoma this type of catastrophe. So do me a favor, watch that video, do the assignment. Please make sure it gets posted. You guys got to understand that it's not the due date. I'll leave it open for a long time, but if I make the assignment, you need to do the assignment. Please put the assignment, submit the assignment. Very simple. Do a good job. Make sure it gets graded, okay? Not hard to understand. From the Eagles Nest, Coach Jones. If you have any questions, question me on Canvas, and I'll try to get back to you as quick as possible. I'm sitting here at the computer doing the work, so message me, and I'll try to get back as quick as possible. Thank you very much. We'll see you.